What's up, people in the interwebs? Maddie or Diamond Fruit. Wanted to try something different this week. I wanted to play Sims and show my Just Dance Sims, but the machine was not being very cooperative. It won't let me do the update that is completely unnecessary, and I didn't even want to, but it told me to do it or else I couldn't play. But there's not enough space, so I'll figure that out later. I did want to do something with my art previously, but on the channel, but I wasn't really sure how to do it. But some of these are older, but there's some Just Dance drawings I did. Some of these I did long before I did. Wah! That don't want it falling out. Don't move. I didn't want that. Don't. Okay. Some of these I did like way before I discovered the lore. I just thought I'd like to draw these in this drawing, the Just Dance characters in this little style. There we go. There's the first one I did being Lollipop, but I'll show some of my favorites just so you get a feel of my art. Barbra Streisand and What You Waiting For. What You Waiting For I did so much as a kid that I actually can do it with my eyes closed now. I'd very much like to show that proof, but don't want to sound braggy, but I just thought that was that's just an interesting tidbit of information. For some of the characters with confirmed names, I'll slide them out of slide the papers out of their drawing and just write them on the back. That way I'll remember. There is Love Us All and Video Killed the Radio Star. I always called him Mr. Video. That was just me as a kid. But yeah, you get the feel. And the one from Mr. Video took a pretty dang long time. Yeah, probably 5 tries because I had to draw my regular human head that I typically do, and then just go around that with TV shapes and yeah, that was tricky. I originally had I figured out my drawing style more since then. So I now follow the 13 eyelash rule, where I'll draw 13 eyelashes on the upper half and 3 on the bottom. Yeah, that way they're different, but that's when I did eyelashes all the way around the eye, and just yeah, when I first started drawing like this, I was just I got the feel of the Bratz dolls for some reason. Except they have gigantic friggin' mouths. Where's the one where I started the 13 eyelash rule? I don't know why I call it that. Yeah, the first one I did with that is, these two. I think I did these two on the same day. Cosmic Girl and Me and My Broken Heart, just being adorable. Yeah, figuring this guy out and the shading on the outfits to make it look shiny, just dang forever. And some characters that I drew from Just Dance 1, it was around the time they didn't do the single gloved hand. But yeah, she had 2 gloves, but I only drew the one because it honestly felt weird. I don't know why. Here's good old Braziana. And that's not my name. Her mask is actually supposed to be blue, but I was just oh dang it, I didn't notice that I did it wrong. But I thought it was good because she does change colors at random points throughout her dance, so it applies. And there's the bride, Teenage Dream, and they're both adorable. Figuring out both of them figuring out it's hard for me to figure out characters with glasses with the style, but also the bride with her skirt, that took forever. sorry, I probably didn't say that right. And Kiss Up the Feeling with Sarah and Wanderlust. I just me with them, I just can't handle it. But yeah, they're tiny and cute, and I'm just like, I want to give them hugs, and they deserve all the love in the universe. I just want them to freaking kiss already. Very first drawing I ever did of Jack, and there's girls just want to have fun just because she's there. But yeah, like some of the details on Jack I'd probably change up now. Good old Liza Friday and Johnny Zombie. I promised to do Rasputin for my boyfriend. And there's April for my I Want to Dance with Somebody. He's super cute. What? My markers almost fell. Night Swan. Around the time. And Soyo. There's Nikki for Soyo. But around the time I drew Night Swan, I was just like, I kept making the joke that like, I'm gonna have this one for my binder, and I'll print off a copy so I can use the other one as a dartboard. Just kidding. Mihai and Sihanova. I like the little details of the thing reflecting on the light. There we go. She got the twinkle fingers when she's going like that. Figuring some of her out took a while. The Traveler and Ilikim. The thing for the Traveler is that I had to put them on the same page as Sihanova. Together. But yeah, figuring out Ilikim, just figuring out that skirt probably like took like, I don't know, like 7 tries. Like, yeah. Clementine and Mothgan. Just had to do that. I did show the Clementine one on TikTok, but just stop it. There's Scotty, and It's Raining Men. But for Scotty, I'm just like, I always refer to him as the Sunshine Boy. Oh, and on the back are the outlines I did for a thing I did at school, the Art in the Pit. And I just printed off some of these for a few of my favorite characters, and I got to sell them as pins. I probably only made like $12, but well, I'll share the story in a bit. But there is Sunshine. Like when I first played that one with them, like changing into the bride and Rasputin, but like the girl is Rasputin, I was just bursting in laughter. I couldn't take it seriously, but I have my pin, extras of my pins somewhere that I made with my pin maker. That was awesome. But there were 2 days of the pin sale that I did, like where we sell on the first day, it was more of a giveaway and like giving everyone a taste of like what to expect for Art in the Pit. And yeah, my business there was booming on the first day, and I'm just like, people, and I'm like, I can make a pin for you, just give me a request to like show me a picture of a character, and I'm just like, okay. And then I was just like, I did a few requests, but surprisingly, like I made pins of some of my own like OCs, and some of my favorites of the Just Dance. Like I'll show you like the examples. There I have the bride, Sarah and Wanderlust together. And this page fell out. Jack, Liza Friday, Night Swan, Mihai, Sihanova, the Traveler, Ilikim, Clementine, Muthkin, and Scotty Braziana. I think I just chose those ones. Those are all the ones I chose. And some of my own personal OCs. But yeah, I did give away quite a few of my OCs, but like the most of the characters that I ended up giving away for the Just Dance characters, I gave quite a few of the bride, Clementine, Ilakim, and a lot for the traveler. Like a lot of people there, I assumed didn't know about the lore, but they're just like, oh, I like the looks of these. But I was surprised. Like I'm pretty sure most people, like a lot of people, chose Clementine. Like, and quite a few Jacks, but I tried to like make a little list of like each character I sold, but well, not really sold. It was more of a giveaway, but just like tried to keep track of it. But it was just so fast I couldn't keep up. But yeah, it was like a pretty hectic first day, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, people actually like and want to get my things. A funny thing is I was taking down my display. I had like a big board showing some pictures of my characters, like choose some of your favorites or ask me for a request. And I spent a while decorating it. But as I was taking it down, I had a few pins out on the front as a display, and all of them were gone. And I was just like, what, huh? But I was just, after a moment, I'm just like, did they get taken while I wasn't looking? And then I'm just like, I can't help but feel bummed out and flattered at the same time. Stuffy nose. Ugh. Making my eyes watery. Ugh. But, yeah, I found that funny. But the thing is, the next day I made sure to, like, get, like, a proper case to put them in to make sure people know these are for display. So, but on the actual sale day, it was pretty close to Easter, so not that many people were on campus where I went to school. But yeah, I made a couple bucks and like, but yeah, not like, didn't end up making physical dollars, but there were a couple I gave to my classmates just cause. Yeah, that was a fun time. At some point, I'd like to maybe figure out how to. Maybe I could make a website so I could sell some of these and other stuff, like my pins, and sell those. That'd be awesome. I was wanting to learn how to make stickers, but big slam. On the day before the sale, I had to give this binder to my teacher to scan some of these so that I could have images to use. I had quite a few backups though, but I gave it to her and like, these are the characters I'm going to make into pins, and I just told her, guard this with your life, and she was very understanding. But like, one guy in the class just being dumb at one point. Not naming names. But here's are the fancy drawings I do with my markers. Like, I called her Galaxia, just galaxy and floaty hair and whatnot. I'll show some of my favorites, but there's quite a few Just Dance ones I didn't hear. I called her Callie, like Kali, yeah. Kind of like a pretty alien. And like when I make the skin all shiny and like detailed. I love making characters with wacky hair. Some of these are characters from my stories that I try to do. Currently typing some of that up this morning. A lot of these are like zombies inspired fan art because, you know, my favorite, all three classify as my favorite movie. But then Madison, where can it be someday? They literally own my entire heart. Same with Wander, Sarah, and Jack and Breziana, but yeah, you get the idea. My favorite, well, both of these I love, but she figured out her alien powers. She's levitating while having a moment with Zed. But, you know, Addison's sad and zombies too. Here's the alien version. Flip the page, there we go. The alien version of her saying, "You will be found." Like, and I'm just like, hee. Spoiler for my book. Well, actually, wrong side. But this was a present for my boyfriend, but just, I love that. But, yeah, spoiler for my book, but, yeah, no one's gonna get it. Another spoiler for my book, but, this one I actually drew back in high school. Harley and the Joker, and he's just, like, ready to strangle her. But, yep, the characters I put together, they're just like, we'll figure it out, even though bad things occurred for the fairy. First Just Dance inspired art I did with those markers. Jack's avatar quote being, "With a mother like mine who needs enemies, comforting his younger self." Interesting one to do. And I did the entire background of this all on my black paint marker. That took a very long time, but I'm just like, I tried to make it like as dark as I possibly could. I could not use a Sharpie for this. And some of these with characters I make is just like, I want their outfit, just watermelon dress. I want it. Sarah being tempted by the dark side, just like, come join the inner darkness, and she's just like, I'm scared of me. Ooh, I like this character that I did with my paint markers. But I drew this Jack, like I came to school early one day, and I'm just like, I want to test out my paint markers, and then this happened. But just, I want to give him a hug. This is what I did after, like, well, this little fairy I love. But, this Jack is with a Just Dance version of myself. I'd probably, like, adjust her now, but, after there being no lore in 2025, or main story, or any, like, you know, I'm just like, I'm there for you, bud. Give him a fist bump. Of course, I had to draw Chaperone at one point. Now, this one took friggin' ever, maybe like a little over 2 hours, but just like, yeah, I wanted to show like half and half. Like I've tried stuff like that before, and I tried like layering images where I like tore one half of a page and ended up like drawing like another version of the character breaking through at one point, and it didn't really work that way, but like drawing it as like a cracking glass man, it looks so much cooler. The latest is a drawing of Jack. You know, I had to put a happy one up here somewhere. Tried to make it shiny. It kind of looks like the version of him in Locked Out of Heaven that's like in the back screens of like when he's performing for all his fans. It kind of looks like the shininess of the back of his screens, and I'm just like, yeah, I wanted that. Yeah, so today, I will show my drawing process if I can get this camera closer. Move this mic out of the way. Well, little closer. Well, I'll show as much as I can, but there we go. So, what to draw? I'll start with something simple. I won't be using my markers, but I'll probably include a little bit of color. I always start with the head. I'll just do then a neck. You with me so far? Some of the lines might not be exactly straight, but I got an eraser here. Here's a regular drawing of Jack or something. Fingers. I'll draw like up to the hips. There's details of his outfit. There's the shirt and the brooch. I am now able, well, since the brooch is pretty tiny, I don't really need to focus on too many details. But yes, I can now draw him from memory. Here's the thing for the feathers. I'll do the feathers first, because there we go. Then I add the puffiness of the feathers, but I'll do most of the other like details after like the basis of the outfit, and then I'll typically do the face. I think it was this way. I might have, some parts I might get wrong, but the thing with the chain. I always there we go. The buttons are on that side. I got it mixed up. And the eyes. I don't always get them the right, like the same size, but there we go. I'll do the rest of his legs so you could, there's he's standing. Here's a smile, like showing happy Jack, even though I draw him sad a lot of the time. I'm just like, yep, I gotta do a smile. And looking off to the side. I always do 2 little circles in the eyes to like show like reflections. Or make it bright and shiny. Two little ears, but the thing I do for the hair is like, mess that up. But there we go. I made one half of the hair a bit higher because like kind of swept to the side a bit. Hair's not exactly right to how it's actually styled, but like don't want to make it look like he's giving Bieber hair. I'll add some lights to like darken it, but like when I'm doing color you can barely see it, so there's good old Jack. If I had more time, I like to show the, here's some eyebrows, but I would like to, kind of over the shoulder, there we go. And there is the finished result. The basic drawing I do of a person. There's Jack. And all this stuff. Oh, there's a little bit of his belt. I gotta do that there. But yep, I believe that's it. Oh, every time I say that, can't forget his earrings. There we go. Now that's everything. But I would like to do more art stuff on the channel, and if I had more time, I would like to do stuff on my markers. Maybe leave comments of what do you think I could, like, try to do, art-wise, maybe to challenge myself. And, whatnot. I thought this would be a nice little change, but I'll still like to do a couple more of like review week to see what's up. I'm not gonna review every song in the game, but like I figured I'd maybe do up to like week 10 maybe. Yeah, I really wanted to do Sims today, but I didn't want to. The machine was being stupid. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the process of how to get Amanda the Adventurer on here, because like I need to make sure I can actually play the game on this machine. Ugh, dang nose. But yeah, you see my art, but like if I get any more requests, I'll like take it into consideration. Yeah, my social media is down below. You can check out my art stuff, my TikTok and whatnot. And thanks for watching. Peace out. Laters.